Cheers.
Welcome to our new...
The vegan bean.
That's what we're calling it. Why are we calling that?
Because we eat vegan and we camp eating vegan. So it's the vegan bean and it has a nice ring to it. And it is a 2020 Basecamp 16X.
X. Yep, 16 feet. X. It's got a lift kit on it. And why did we get rid of our Sprinter Revel and get this?
Well, there is a few reasons. But one of the main, well, gosh, I can't even say the main reason. So many reasons. One reason would be the room. The room in here is so much more expansive than the Revel. The Revel felt very cramped. This is just so spacious. And both of us can move around. I can stand without hitting my head. I don't know if you can, but I can. And the bed, that is another main reason. The bed is super easily accessible and it goes the length of the base camp instead of horizontally, basically. And so we don't have to crawl over each other to get out to go to the bathroom.
That was really a pain when somebody wanted to go to the bathroom or get coffee. I mean, sometimes I would just go out the back of the Revel, which wasn't a huge deal, but when it was cold and all the cold air came in, that was not so good. But the orientation of these this way is much nicer, and it's wide enough where, you know, we've got sometimes an extra kid that might want to sleep in here. We've got a dog that travels with us, and I probably made you dizzy with the thing. We're still learning everything about playing with the toys that came with us, but the windows, I think, definitely...
Yes, light and bright.
Much brighter in here than I thought it would be. The windows are tinted, and then the external rock guards are also tinted. So, but that kitchen and a workspace, if you want to stand up there and work, is going to be phenomenal. So
yes, and another nice thing about the bed is that you take it down. You don't have to, but you can, and then you have a workspace, a seating space. Whereas in the Revel, the bed was the bed. You could lift it up, and yet that was tough because it was still felt very cramped underneath it to have a space.
I know some people put box seats under there, which is fine, but I'm not super tall, but tall enough where when the bed was up high, it was a little bit of a logistical issue. But I mean, we love the Revel. We're not here to knock the Revel. We just wanted to say why we made this choice. I know some of you have been asking what we're getting or what we got, and we finally got this. We decided on a trip through Idaho and Utah in our Revel when we passed a few Airstream dealers and saw a few base camps in the wild, so to speak, and just sort of fell in love with them. And this will be something that will carry us forward as our kids grow and leave the nest. This is about the perfect working size for two people. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah.
Another really nice thing that we like about it is that we can detach from it and have our tow vehicle to tool around town. That was something when we were in Park City, I believe, with our Revel. The streets were very tiny and hilly, and driving that Revel around and trying to find a parking space
Definitely
was really challenging. And so we liked the fact that we could unhitch and drive a normal sized vehicle in town or in tight places if that was what we wanted to do.
Also, if you have any mechanical or logistic issues, either with coach or the tow vehicle, you can fix one and not lose the use of the other. Whereas we had some significant factory things that needed to be corrected, and essentially it sort of took us out of the picture for several weeks, right in the peak of summer season where we wanted to be out in the wilderness. And so that can happen with anything, but still have the option in car camp in the 4Runner if we need to, and if
extra storage.
Yep, exactly. Kids car camp sometimes when they come with us, and storage definitely. So.
So we will keep you posted on our adventures and our first vegan meal, our first camping trip. This is it tonight. We're christening it with a little happy hour.
Yes, you've been vegan cooking for
11 years.
11 years. Awesome.
Yep.
So we'll be sharing some recipes, some things that will be really simple and delicious to do from the trail or the wilderness or wherever you happen to be. And as you can see from the view out the window, we're sitting in our driveway and we're a bit fried because we spent about 20 hours in the car in the last 24 hours. Quick little dinner and sleep at the hotel and pick her up, and here we are.
So. Yep. So had our excellent walkthrough today, and the dealer took excellent care of us.
Boise Airstream, Idaho, in Boise. Fantastic dealership.
Yep. Yeah. top notch from the minute we called. I knew they were the people we were going to go with. So
we'll be sharing a walkthrough of this, internal and external, and what we've learned, and some troubleshooting things. And just been in the driveway for a half hour, and already neighbors have come up and said, "Oh, what is that? Oh, did you just get that?" And a neighbor walked down and said, "We have an older model. Blah, blah, blah. Here's what we like, and here's some things that you should know about right off the bat." So, very tight-knit community. And passed a guy on the interstate today, and he gave us he was towing a Globemaster, some massive Airstream compared to our little
bigger than us.
little
And he
16.
passed us.
Yeah, and he passed us. So. Anyways, we'll be a little bit more awake and energetic next time.
All right.
Cheers.